Hey y'all, beautiful people. On this beautiful day, I am back with another video. Um, so what I wanted to talk about is people that have children out here. It doesn't have to be children, but in particular, I'm gonna speak on the children right now. People who have kids and don't have a good relationship with their kids, or people just with kids in general. And really, it doesn't have to be with kids. In any relationship where there is love exchange, and I don't mean in a sexual manner. So, when it comes to true love, real love, authentic love, and when it comes to having that bond with your child, there are people with kids that don't know how to love. There are people who have kids, and kids don't know that they're loved by their parents, or they aren't loved, and vice versa. Kids that don't love their parents. And the reason being is because you're not building an emotional connection with that individual. And like I said, it doesn't only go for parent and child relationship, this goes for any relationship in general. In order to truly love someone, you have to have an emotional connection with them. In order to truly love someone, you have to understand them. And you have to truly get to know someone. You have to take time out. It takes time to love someone. And what I wanted to say was, well, is do ask questions. Get in that person's head. And when I say get in that person's head, I don't mean in a manipulative way. For all the manipulative ass bitches and niggas out here. Like, I'm not subscribing to that at all. So don't do that. I'm saying get in their head in a sense of getting to know that person and exactly who you're dealing with. Because once you get to really know that person and who you're dealing with, and you love them and treat them how they want to be treated, then there is a real love connection that is established. And I feel like nowadays people don't take the time out to truly get to know people for who they are and what they are. And that's a lot of why there isn't any real love around in the world, or there is a shortage of real love today. And I wanted to give an example while I'm on here. So, I don't have a good relationship with my mom and dad. And I even explained to my mama some years back, like when I was 25, so it's been a minute. I explained to my mama that I did not want that shit she was buying me, you know, when I was growing up. I wanted her to spend time with me. Like, since my mama is someone that doesn't know how to truly love, since she is a narcissist, narcissists do not know how to love. In order to make up for that, they buy you things. But that isn't love. I don't give a fuck about the shit you buy. And the shit you buy me is not the shit I want or the shit that I asked for. So, and I don't have no love for my mama. I don't have no love for my mama. I don't. I do not love her. I don't. And the other week, well, I did say that I bought a phone for my daughter, but anyways, my mama took the phone and I haven't been able to talk to my daughter. But the last time I did talk to my daughter, when my mama was around, um, she tried to turn my daughter against me, and she wasn't able to do it. And once she figured it out, she got upset, and I hadn't been able to talk to my daughter on her phone since. It's been completely off. And the difference between my mom and I is that the foundation that I have made for my daughter and I, as far as love goes, the love is there. Because I've took the time out to get to know my daughter, to get to know myself, so I can show up for her and others. So the foundation that I have between my daughter with love is there because she is from me. And unlike my mom and I understand her, understand my daughter, and she understands me. That understanding is very essential. Understanding comes with love. To understand someone truly is love. It is. And if anybody tells you that they love you and they don't understand you, baby, they don't really love you. Because to love someone is to understand them. So the manipulation tactics that my mama is doing is nothing new. It's the same shit she did when I was a kid. So she's still stagnant. And I've grown out of that mindset and I know what she's doing. So it's just sad, you know, and you can't really go back and forth with a narcissist. My mama got mad because I read her. And the reason that I even did it was because she took my daughter's phone and wasn't allowing me to speak to her when my daughter has earphones and a whole phone that I bought her just so she could speak to me. It's just foul. Like, and do you really think the shit that you're doing, as far as when it comes to my mama, that it's gonna make me love you? Or it's gonna make my daughter love you? This shit not gonna do nothing to make us resent you. And I try hard every day not to hate your bitch ass. Every day. I have to ask the Lord, Lord, please allow me to not harbor hate in my heart for this lady. Because she has done so much damage. And I don't give a fuck about the damage she did to me, and I'm getting emotional. It's the damage that you trying to do to my child. Even though I know my child is protected, she gonna be alright until I can come in there and get her. Jesus is gonna make sure that God is gonna make sure that she is okay and she is protected. And anybody who is trying to do any harm to my daughter in any forms or fashion, I do ask that they be took out in the mighty name of Jesus. I do, because that's an innocent child that you don't deserve. So, yep, I just wanted to speak on creating an emotional connection with your child because my mama, I also wanted to reiterate. So my mama, I guess she assumes because my daughter is a child that she can just tell her anything, but I'm not raising a dummy. And I did tell my daughter, the last time I seen her, and I let her know that it's okay to make mistakes because of the way my mama wants to fuss at her. It's okay to make mistakes. But what's not okay is to continue to make the mistakes and not make any change. And she understood that. Like I said, she's very intelligent. I sit up and talk to her, and we have intellectual conversations. And we have been doing that for years. It didn't just start. We've been having conversations since she was 2. So it's crazy. My mama did so much damage on me, and I have healed through it, and I'm trying to stop it as being a generational curse breaker. Instead, you want to instill fear in my daughter's heart. Inside of my daughter, you want to instill fear, shame, and guilt, and all negative things inside of her, and she's only a child. She's 7. This woman, she sat there and watched me even tell my daughter when I seen her, oh, I gotta teach her how to pray, but I didn't have time to do it. And you threw my daughter's phone away. You're nothing but the devil, dude. And it's like the fact that you see I'm trying to be better and do better and all of these positive things, and you still want to destroy it. You're nothing but the devil in the flesh. That's it. You're devil's advocate. But my daughter, I know she will remain strong because she got my blood running through her veins until we touch down. Until we touch down again, I love you, baby. I do. I love you. But everybody else who got the message, I love y'all too, and have a great day.